Good morning. It is Thursday, December 28th. I had to think about that for a minute. I am packing, but just a quick overnight to go see a friend of mine. First, I'm taking my niece out for, no, I'm not going to bring this. I'm taking my niece out for lunch. Actually, Bob and I are. And then we're driving separately to Green Bay. And then, sorry, I'm sticking you up there already. And then he is going off to Cabela's, or I don't know. And I'm going down to see my friend and then stay down there, throwing our girls for the night. And then I will be, I gotta put earrings in. And then I'll be coming back tomorrow. I'm going to get my hair like straightened, like that smoothing straighten treatment, kind of like the Brazilian blowout, only I'm doing a different kind. It's the GK something something. I'll ask when I'm there, and then I'll tell you guys about it. So that's tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I'm bringing leggings, because I'm going to wear these boots, these tall boots today. I'm just wearing this. This is nothing spectacular. These pants I got from Races that I love so very much. They're like in a wine color. And then this Caslin sweater with the zipper in the back. And so I'm bringing black leggings so that I can wear the same boots tomorrow, and I have to pack a different pair of shoes. And I think I'm bringing a sweater in case I want to be kind of dressy, and I'm bringing this like waffle knit. I got this at Maurice's a couple years ago. Just a really big waffle knit shirt, kind of, you know, like worn or whatever. So we'll just see. And then I'm bringing a black tank top. That's it. And just grab all my normal things that are all ready to go, packed, and chucking them in a suitcase. So yeah, that's what's happening. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I thought I would start another vlog. I just did a live, and it was so good to reconnect with you guys because it had been a while. You can get these lights turned off in here now. It had been a while since I was able to connect with you guys, and so it felt good to sort of reconnect. And I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed Vlogmas. It was a lot of work, but it was so much fun, and I really enjoyed it. And I think sharing my holiday season with you guys and you sharing with me in the comments just really enriched my holiday season so very much. So I'm really thankful that you guys watched and enjoyed. I did the last two, December 24th and 25th, as non-monetized videos, so you guys wouldn't have to put up with any ads or anything, just as a little sort of present to you. Those of you that are YouTube Red are like, yeah, no present to me. But I just thought it would be a nice thing to do, so that's what I did. So anyway, I'm going to finish packing up here. Bob and I are going to go to lunch in Green Bay with Kat. I think we're having Mexican, which is funny because we just had Mexican 2 days ago with my sister and her family, which, by the way, it was so good to see them. Have so much good time with them. Unfortunately, Oliver, my youngest nephew, was sick, as you guys know, but he was feeling much better as of yesterday. Day before yesterday, excuse me, so the 26th. On the 26th, we went to see the Star Wars movie, which was really good, and we went for Mexican after that, and then they went to my mom and dad's, and we came home. And I'll show you guys. And then but my point is, then I had leftover Mexican yesterday, and now we're having Mexican again, but it's her choice. So look, it's like Christmas never happened in my house. Yep, it's all gone. By the way, I took down this big panel that I had here. I had it down for Christmas, and I just don't know that I'm going to put it back up. I'm leaving this up, by the way, because I think it's more wintry than it is necessarily Christmassy. And I left my little snowman here. And that's about it. I was getting harassed about it because I had put something on my Instagram story. But I just have to do it when I have time. And I didn't want to have to do it on New Year's Day. I wanted to be able to enjoy New Year's Day with Bob. New Year's Day is kind of the day that Bob and I take just to be with each other. It's kind of something that we started a few years back, and we really enjoy it. So anyway, I wanted it to all be done and put away. So yesterday, that's what I did. I got up, and it took me about 3.5 hours to collect it all, put it in the bins, and then when Bob came home, I had already had almost all the ornaments off the tree, and so we finished shaking the tree down, took it all downstairs. I left the trees up outside for now, but yeah, so don't think I'm Scrooge. just know that I wanted to make sure that it would have been less, it is less stress on me to have it done already. So, and let's all remember that for me, because we hosted that December 2nd party, my stuff has been up since the middle of November, since long before Thanksgiving. So anyway, all right, I'm going to finish packing and maybe we'll check in with you at lunch. Good morning, you guys. It is Friday morning, 11:15, and I had a good time with listening to my friend yesterday.
A half mile.
Sorry, there's going to be some editing here because Siri is telling me where to go. So I had a really good time. It was so much fun. It was good to see her girls all, not completely grown, but 15 and 13 is a far cry from the age they were when I last saw them.
If y'all exit, then keep left at the fork.
So, and now I'm headed to, I'm just going into Appleton. I'm going to go to Festival Foods, which is a grocery store here, that is known for having a good, like, meat and seafood section. So, I am going to get some scallops for New Year's Eve. I think I'm good for 3 miles now. So I'm going to get some scallops for New Year's Eve, and I think they'll be okay. I mean, it's only 2 days away. It's Sunday, so. And then I need to get some stuff. I'm also in charge of chocolate fondue. So I'm going to, I think it's just, I just need cream and chocolate and vanilla, really. It's all, when I looked at a recipe. So I think I might, not sure if I should get dark chocolate or milk chocolate. I know I would prefer dark chocolate, but I bet those girls would prefer, my church cuties, I bet they would prefer milk chocolate. So, or maybe we'll do a mixture of the two. I'm not sure. So I'll just get a bunch of options. I think I'm just going to go with Ghirardelli bars, like what I used for the hot cocoa mix. So, and then I want to get like pound cake. I have marshmallows at home, and we'll get strawberries and bananas. I think that will be a good. I think that'll be a good. That should do it, right? I mean, I don't know. 2.2 miles yet. So I'm starving. I can tell you that. I had a couple pieces of banana bread at my friend's house, which is really good, but all of a sudden I'm very hungry. Very, very hungry. And I kind of feel like I could use another coffee. Then after I go to festival, then I'm going to go to the salon where I get my hair done, and Eric isn't doing it. It's another gal that's doing it. It's called, I think it's a GK smoothing treatment or something. I don't know, something like that. And it's kind of like a Brazilian blowout, only it's a different type of it that uses less formaldehyde, from what I understand. So she's going to do it, and Eric's going to watch because he's not done that before. But first I'm going to have lunch with Eric at 1. So I'm going to run some errands. I'm going to meet him at 1. We're going to have lunch. Then we're going to head over to the salon. And yeah, that's what's going on. I may try to get some clips or footage of the process, but I make no promises. It's kind of weird when it's somebody who doesn't know me at all. And I feel funny. I've always felt funny trying to film in there because, I don't know, I get other people in there that are getting their hair done, and I feel like when you're getting your hair done, it's kind of a vulnerable thing, right? Because like you got foil sticking out of your hair. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I don't want to do that to anybody. But we'll see what we see. All right, I'm going to go, and I'll see you guys later. Well, hello, everybody. It is New Year's Eve, and I realized that I haven't vlogged since, I don't know, so it's Sunday, maybe Thursday? I did intend to start, vlogging regularly, but I don't know, I just needed a break, I guess. So we are going over to our friends Heidi, Jamie, and the girls, my church cuties, for New Year's Eve. We're going to start about 2:30 because the girls don't. Did you find the rock again for me, honey? Yeah. We went and saw Jumanji last night. It was so good. Really, really good. And Bob liked it too, didn't you? Yeah. It was really funny. Like, there were some real funny parts. I had to close this blind. I want to open it back up again. There. Oh. Yay. So, anyway, it was really funny. And he just found Central Intelligence for me. So we're just chilling this morning. We played hooky from church. Bob had to work for a few hours, and he is home from that. And so I'm just kind of prepping this stuff. We're just doing appetizers and seafood. So I have a bag of Old Bay, that's what they put them in. Scallops. I bought 2 pounds of scallops from the grocery store. They're as fresh as we're going to get. They just look like a big blob right now, but anyway. So there are the scallops. They looked good, but now they kind of look blob-like. They were leaking, which is why they're in another bag versus the bag that they came in. So I'm about to have brownies in the oven. I'll explain that in a second. And I'm about to make myself another cup of coffee here. So I've only had one so far. I did a live today with my makeup. And, which I'll run over for you in case you're curious. I am wearing an old Smashbox shadow called Platinum on my lid. I didn't want anything too cool. I didn't want anything too warm. I just wanted kind of a silver, but not too silvery. Anyway, so that's what's on my lid. And then I used MAC Ho in the crease and MAC Sketch on the outer corner and beneath my lower lash line. And then I used, the whole point was to use this glitter from Beauty Junkies. It's called Razzle Dazzle. And then their Glitter Fix. And I just put some beneath my lower lash line, which I normally, if I'm going to wear glitter, I'll kind of stop right there. But because it's New Year's Eve, I added it to my upper lash line as well. These earrings are old, old, old. I've had them for a very long time. They were a gift from a friend, so I can't tell you where they're from. And my shirt I got at Torrid, it just says cheers. And I'm just wearing it with black leggings and this sweater for now. So we are doing fondue. So I have bananas to take over there. I have both regular marshmallows and mini marshmallows. I just have them in a bag, but I feel like the regular marshmallows are going to work better. For chocolate, we're going to use, here, let me show you. We're going to use the Ghirardelli. So the recipe I found, I think, was a teaspoon of vanilla to 12 ounces of these. This is 11.5, close enough, to a cup of cream, like heavy cream. And you melt it and you dip. So I also have, this is for my Reuben dip. I'll show you that in a second. And then I was able to find this little loaf of angel food cake. I was looking for pound cake, but couldn't find that. So, and then I have some strawberries. So I need to clean the strawberries so they're ready to go. And clean the strawberries. Obviously I'm not cutting the bananas till we get there. The brownies in the oven, so I'm going to cut those up into little chunks when they're ready to go. I'm going to cut the angel food cake up into chunks. And I think that's it. I'm going to put together the Reuben dip. I'll show you guys when I do that. I've given that recipe before, but I keep needing to do a video on it. I just don't know how to do that in here. I feel like my setup isn't very good. Or maybe it's better before and I just don't know because I was so used to doing it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So first off, I'm going to clean these strawberries, wash, take the stems off, cut them into smaller chunks because they're like huge strawberries. And then wait for my brownies to be done, cooled. You know, I'm just going to do little things here or there. I've been pretty good at taking it easy, I would say, this week. I did a little bit of travel, like I said, down to see a friend of mine, which is really good to see her and catch up after a really long time. And I've not really done much else. I'm trying to think what else I've done. Oh, the room's painted. I showed that on live, but let me show you guys. My makeup room. It's not put back together completely yet, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But I'm doing a little, selling a couple MSFs. That's why they're there. But so I don't know how well you'll be able to tell, but it's called Phantom Hue by Pittsburgh Manor Hall. And then these walls, are Free Reign, also Pittsburgh Manor Hall. It's best in this corner, but when the lights are on, you can't really see, but there. Maybe you can kind of see the difference. So I'm very happy with it. This print will go on this wall, I think centered over this. I haven't quite decided. And this cabinet back here has always been in this corner. I put it there for now because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for background in here. And so anyway, I need to measure for my shears. I'm just going to do white shears for now. And I'm going to use the same curtain rod I've been using until that came with the house, until I find one that I really like. So that's what's going on. All right, I'm going to get to clean the strawberries, cut up the cake, and just, plug along. It's, by the way, in case I didn't say it, It's 10:30. All right, so I washed and I cut the stems off of the strawberries and cut them into pieces that I feel like would be easily like dippable. And then I'm putting them on this paper towel because I want them to dry. I would normally just shove them in a bowl and call it a day, but I feel like if they're not dry enough, sorry, I'm not sure what that was. If they're not dry enough, then if they won't dip right. I apparently can't keep the camera straight today. I feel like they'll dip right in the fondue. I've never made chocolate fondue before, by the way, so I really have no idea what I'm doing. I just am trying to kind of like think through things. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cut up the stuff for the Reuben dip, but I wanted to show you guys so you can pause and write down should you so desire, if I can get it to focus. There you go. This is my Reuben dip. It says 4 2.5 ounce packages. I can only ever find them in the 2 ounce, so these are the ones that I use, and I just use 4 of them, like it's fine. And actually, you know what? I bought 5 of them because I couldn't remember exactly what the recipe was when I was in the store. So I think I'm just going to, oh, I need sour cream. I think I'm just going to put, you know, normally half of the recipe would be 5 ounces. I'm going to cut up all 3 and use 6, and it'll be just fine. So I'm going to grab my other, I really like the cutting boards that are built in, but I feel like when I try to use this one, it's just hard. Like I lose this kind of lean over space. I don't know. I just don't love them. So anyway, so I'm going to put all the ingredients in here right now. And I use, by the way, real Swiss cheese and grate it myself, because when you buy it in those packages, they have that, like, whatever the substance is that they coat cheese with so it doesn't stick together in the package, and I don't love that at all. So I just think it adds something funny, like taste-wise. So I go with a brick and just shred it up. So I'm going to make half of this recipe that I showed you, and I'll show you what it looks like so you kind of have an idea of how much it makes. All right, so I finished with the prep here, and I'm just going to show you guys. I need to put the cover on the rest of the brownies. So this is a half of a 9x9 pan of brownies that I just chunked up into little pieces that I thought would be good for dipping. And I cut the Angel Food, up into dippable pieces. The strawberries are cut and dried, ready to go. Bananas there, marshmallows there. So I'm just letting these cool a little bit. That's why they're still here a little. I mean, they're cool, but I want them to cool even more before I put them in here with a cover on. And then this is how much a half of a Reuben dip recipe makes. So I don't know how to show you this, but this is the size of the thing, of my hand. See what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't know how else to show you. This is a little like 1.5 quart crock pot. So I just heated that up enough to melt everything together, and that is going to be that. So we are cooking along here. We're watching the Packers. I just kind of, I don't really know what I'm rooting for. I'm not sure if I'm rooting for them to win or for them to lose, because if they lose, we'll get a better draft pick. But they're playing the Detroit, so it's never, you know, I never want them to not beat Detroit. It's true. So yeah, it's kind of a struggle right now. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I have to tell you guys, I am not going to, because I'm trying to cut it up. But I feel like I've had a lot more soda, so I'm craving a soda, pop, whatever people call it. So I'm going to have one of my, I need to finish my water from earlier today. I have one of these like every day, and then the rest I usually just have water. But I just feel like I've had a lot of soda lately. Not even here, but I guess I haven't really. But I'm craving a Diet Coke, that's what I'm saying. I'm craving a Diet Coke from McDonald's. So anyway, we're just going to watch a little bit more of the game. So this one made us some scallops. I'm sorry, scallops. And so good. Mine are gone already, as you can see. But they were really, really good. I think I showed you guys that I got them at Festival, I don't know, a couple days ago. And last year Jamie had made some that were frozen from Aldi. We thought those were really good. But these ones, What are you not speaking today or what?
Very good.
Yeah.
They are very succulent.
They are nice. There you go. So we're just having an array of appetizers. They've kind of come and gone. There were pizza rolls and mozzarella sticks for the girls.
Look how pretty this
And
is.
I know, seriously, it's like a perfectly
Laura
cooked
Vitale eats her
scallop. Oh, there you go. Even better. It's all about the
Hey, in
presentation.
New York, that would cost $400.
And I also have to show you. Oh, jeez, it's getting better. I also have to show you he made some clarified butter too, which is a process apparently.
Yes.
The clarified butter.
It's very simple, but
I've never
it's
done it,
worth
but
it.
apparently it's a process. And then
They are good.
he also made some of these bacon wrapped. Whoa, buddy, those are toasty in there.
Oh, that's good though.
Yeah. These were the girls' appetizers. And then we had some Reuben dip, as I showed you guys before. So anyway, just thought I'd give you a little peek into what we're
Make sure you show
eating.
them that fancy fondue pot. we're
Oh,
gonna have
yes.
later.
It's vintage. It's vintage. So I showed them what we're going to have in the fondue. So when we get going with the fondue, I'll get a little clip of that. Oh, look who's here. This is my plate of fondue dipping things. And then we put chocolate chips in this vintage. Is this on? Oh yeah, it's on already.
It's on?
Okay.
Why
I'm
did
just
you not
making
trust me?
because you cook, I bake. And the cream's over here. Oh, this is perfect. This
Okay,
needs.
yep,
We're done.
I was
Yep.
watching it.
Yep,
Boss.
we're good. Yeah, don't
hear
forget
that?
it.
You have
And then we're gonna
lobbers.
put
I
this.
call it boss.
As you should.
Let me pour
All right,
that.
we'll be right back. Oh yeah, are you gonna pour that for
Yeah,
me? Okay.
yes.
So then we're just gonna. I've never done this before, people. I'm just following a recipe. So you're just supposed to pour it in there, and then it's supposed to whisk together.
Hey,
all
just like
delightfully.
scallops.
Oh boy, I'm not bougie like you. And then it's supposed to all whisk together. We'll report back and let you know how it is. Are you ready? You have to put it in the chocolate. Okay, be careful, and then put it over your little plate.
Your plate.
How is it not going to taste good? It's chocolate.
Kind of weird.
That was a bit of a cliffhanger.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, of course it is.
Chocolate.
I love how you were waiting for her.
Throw the sister under the bus.
What did you think it was going to taste like?
Put over your plate.
Put it over your
little one.
plate.
Well, it tastes like the
That's
melting
right.
pot.
Try me a brownie bite here.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Well, good. That's what it is.
Let's get some
What do you think?
fondue action.
Nice.
Look at
Awesome.
this. I'm going for the brownie bite.
Freshly made.
You threw some at me.
Mmm.
Excellent. It's like the melting pot right here.
One.
It's your turn now. What is this game called? Kerplunk?
Kerplunk.
Kerplunk. Okay.
Kerplunk.
Ooh, you got lucky.
Yellow, la la low.
Okay, I got turned to
Yellow, la la low.
Oh boy.
Timmy, stop. Kerplunk.
Oh, that was the first one. Good morning and Happy New Year. I realized I didn't take much more footage yesterday at all. After maybe fondue, we had so much fun with the girls and with Heidi and Jamie. It was a really, really, really good time. So, what is it, 9:30? I think we got up about 7 today. We stayed up till 11 o'clock. We stayed up and watched the East Coast ball drop and decided that was good enough. And then we went off to bed. So I'm just doing some laundry today, just kind of putzing, sort of things that I put off a little bit. I'm still torn in here, you guys. I still can't decide what. Oh, I'm saying because I think I have a light bulb burned out. Although no, it does this. Like I'll think it's burned out, I'll change it, and then it'll work again. Anyway, so I need to spend some time in here, you guys. I need to get a couple of these MSFs packaged up. I talked about on my live yesterday that I had some to sell, and so I sold 3 to one gal, 1 to another gal. So I have 2 left and I might do a live today. I mean, I haven't quite decided. If I decide to put on some makeup, I may see if anybody's around. Bob is outside. He was unplugging the lights, turning off the timers and stuff for the Christmas lights. He's okay with Christmas lights till New Year's Day, and then he's done. So you can kind of see a little bit better in here now. Maybe, I don't know, the color. Maybe you could see it yesterday. I haven't watched back the footage, but anyway. So I need to spend some time in here cleaning up. I might spend a couple hours in here and do some declutter, but I'm going to work on, I think I'm going to do a Game Changer series again. Splitting it up into different videos versus all one big long video. But I haven't quite decided. I really need to see what my list is. I may combine a couple of things if I don't have a ton. And so I need to research and go back and look at things like the L'Oreal Pro. Well, was that this year or was that last year? So always, in my best of beauty sort of videos, I only talk about things that I got or discovered this year. On occasion, I'll do this past year. On occasion, I'll do a rediscovered product or something, but anyway. So, I just wanted to end this vlog. I don't know how much footage I have, but I'm sure enough or something. I hope that you guys have had an amazing end of 2017 and that you are ready to go for 2018. I think 2018 is going to bring some great things. As far as the vlog channel, I think I'm going to kind of continue what I've been doing, before Vlogmas, and just kind of do check-ins here and there and try to get a vlog up at least once a week or something like that, just so that, we're kind of keeping in touch. And I think that will be it. So I apologize for the lack of makeup today, but it just is what it is unless I do a live. I don't think I'm putting any makeup on. All right, thank you guys so much for watching all of this year and the past years. I love you guys truly from the bottom of my heart. And as I said yesterday in my live, I don't say that flippantly. I mean that. I love you guys. I love our interaction. And you have become an important part of our lives. So Happy New Year to you, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.